Have you ever experienced a sleepless night? Pop your answer in the comments. You might be sitting there thinking, really? You want an answer to that question? Well, I guess most of us have experienced a sleepless night in one form or another. Whether we're parenting newborns, toddlers, children, teens, not parenting at all, we've probably all experienced a sleepless night. Sleepless nights are often caused by stress, whether it's stress from family, stress from children, stress from work, stress from finances. Stress and other factors around are often what causes sleepless nights. So it's really important that we get a full night's sleep and we get the sleep that we need to be able to function as human beings. Lack of sleep causes us to become irritable, grumpy, grouchy, and causes us to react to situations more quickly and more easily than we would. I find often that if I've had a sleepless night or a restless night, that I'm a lot more irritable and grumpy when I get up in the mornings. I also find that small things like children leaving clothes on the floor, children not picking up toys, starts to irritate me a lot more quickly and a lot more easily than it would if I've had a good night's sleep. So instead of just reminding children that they need to pick up after themselves and asking them to go and do it, I start yelling at them and I start telling them off for leaving things lying around and complaining about all the things I have to do, all the hard work I might have to put into keeping things tidy and clean, and the fact that they're not helping. And the reality is that doesn't help any situation. So in order to stop myself from reacting to the situation, I need to make sure that I've had a good night's sleep. When I get a good night's sleep, what that does is it rejuvenates my body, it rejuvenates my mind, and it kind of resets everything the same way that shutting down a computer and restarting it does. So we need to make sure that as adults, we're getting enough sleep so that we can cope with the situations that we face on a daily basis, whether it be with our kids, whether it be through work, whether it just be at home. Having consistency with sleep is a really important factor. Without consistency, we won't get that rejuvenating effect. We won't feel like we've had a good night's sleep. We won't wake up feeling refreshed, and we won't wake up feeling like we can cope with whatever the day is going to throw at us. Sleep is also really important for our children. Just like we can get grumpy and irritable, our children get grumpy and irritable when they haven't had enough sleep. And this affects their ability to function as well. So our children start to nitpick at each other. They start to get on each other's nerves. They go into school and they don't necessarily focus and they don't learn, and then they have a bad day at school. So it's really important that we let our children get a good night's sleep as well. So again, consistency is key for getting kids to have a good night's sleep. And it's really important that however you choose to get your children to sleep, that it's a system that works for you and it's a system that works for them. It needs to be something that leaves both of you feeling that you're refreshed and ready to face the next day, and it doesn't leave anybody feeling guilty. Often as parents, we can feel guilty because our kids don't get enough sleep, or we think we've done things wrong, or we should do things in a different way. I would encourage you to not listen to that voice speaking to you about your guilt and things like that. And I would encourage you to actually just focus on doing what suits you and what works for you and your family. So just remember that the key with getting enough sleep is consistency. Sleep rejuvenates us, so we really do need to make sure we get enough of it. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about sleep and some tips for getting a good night's sleep, then click the like and subscribe buttons, and you won't miss out on the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more.